Here's my exam timetable. There's my first exam tomorrow, 9 AM. This time tomorrow, I'm never going to have to write another English essay in my entire life. Unfortunately though, it's not this time tomorrow yet. It's today, and I have to do a whole English exam to get to that point. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen my face before, my name's Tia. I'm in year 12 in Perth, Western Australia, and starting tomorrow, I am going to be sitting my ATAR WACE examination in the subjects you saw just before, which are English, methods, spec, economics, and chemistry. So my exams start tomorrow, and being the dedicated YouTuber that I am, I'm going to vlog them all for you. So yeah, basically I'll just be vlogging my whole exam experience and my journey to freedom. I'm currently studying for my English exam tomorrow, as you would expect. So here's me studying for my English exam tomorrow. The doorbell just rang. I got a parcel. I think I know what it is. I'm going to open it. Yes, it's my passport, my new passport, because my passport, my Australian passport expired and we're going overseas at the end of the year, which is really soon, so I kind of need it. Yes, here it is. Fun fact, I'm actually a dual citizen. I have an Australian passport and a British passport because my mum is British. I'm still here, still studying. I had a very long lunch break, and then I've been doing some other subjects for a bit, and now I'm back to English, and then I've got to go pick my sister up from school and then come home and do some more study. Additionally, in the middle of my exams, i.e. tomorrow and the next day and the next day, so basically the next 3 days, I have my state champs for athletics. So I'm going to be racing the 1500, the 3k, and possibly the 800. So yeah, I've got states in the middle of exams. I just got this comment. So true. It's the morning of my English exam. I had about 4 hours sleep last night. Not because I was up late studying, not because I was even stressing about the exam. It was because I was stressing about something else, and like I was stressing so much and my heart was just like pumping, and I just couldn't get it out of my head. And I'm someone who really needs sleep, so 4 hours is not ideal. I've had my English exam and now I'm sitting in the car waiting for the rain to stop so I can go inside. The exam was pretty good considering I was half asleep for most of it. I think the responding and the composing sections went really well. Not so sure about the comprehending section. I was kind of in a daze for most of that, but oh, someone was coming past. Why is there a bus? Strange. So yeah, I'm not really sure what I wrote down in the comprehending section and whether that made any sense at all, but the other two sections went pretty well, I think, especially my responding essay. I was like, oh yes, yes. I think I'm gonna go have a sleep now. I'm just so tired. I was literally so tired that whole exam, like. So it's Saturday today. I had something on this morning that went from about 7 AM until 11:30. So that cut out a bit of my study time, but then I came home and I've been doing some methods because that's my next exam on Monday. And last night I also had my state 1500 meter race, and tonight is my state 3000 meter race. So That's another thing that is cutting into my study time. But I have just been working, and at the moment I'm watching a YouTube video on how to edit with Final Cut Pro, because I really want to get Final Cut Pro. I think I'm gonna buy it. It's really expensive, it's like $300. But I think I'm going to buy it for myself as a present after exams, because I really want it. I've wanted it for so long. It would just make the editing of my videos so much better. So I think I'm gonna get it. And if I have got it, then this video will have been edited on Final Cut Pro. So yeah, you know, the other thing that I really want is a drone. But that's quite unrealistic, I think. But it would be cool. It would be really cool to have a drone. I might look into it. How expensive is a drone? Camera drones start at about $300 and go up from there. So these are the two summaries I've drawn for methods. This is Unit 3 and this is Unit 4, and now I'm making my page of notes to take into the exam, and I do have a video on how I make my pages of notes to take into maths exams, so I will link that up there. So my 3K went pretty well last night. I won. I'll put some pictures on the screen here. And I was quite happy because that's the fastest I've run for a little while. So that was good, but I really didn't get very much study done yesterday. And I have methods tomorrow. And I really need to study a lot more. And I still haven't even finished my page of notes. So what I finished was, this page is like that. And then that, so there's just that little bit down there, but then I've only just started this page, so we still have a lot to go. And that's just my notes sheet, like that's not doing any practice questions or anything. So I've been doing a bit of method study, kind of almost close to finishing my notes pages, but I'm going over to the track to watch the 800s now, and I've also got to try on uniform for nationals, so I'll probably be at the track around an hour and a half, and then I'm coming back and doing some more study. Got my methods exam tomorrow and I am feeling unprepared, which is not the best. Oh no. Oh no. Literally, my whole wardrobe is on the floor. It's Tuesday today. I have been out this morning. I had a couple of appointments, physio appointment, etc, etc. And now it's 12:30 and I've just got home. So I'm going to do a little bit of revision before lunch and then have lunch. And today is obviously focused on spec, economics and chemistry, because those are my 3 exams that I've got coming up imminently. I'm going to start with economics and just try and go through the whole syllabus and see if I can like understand what's going on. Yeah. Just making my lunch. We have some pasta in here with some salmon and cream. And then we have some spinach here, which I'm adding, and I'm just de-stalking my spinach because I find the stalks on spinach so disgusting, and they're so long and they get stuck in my throat and choke me. So I am de-stalking my spinach. So I just thought I'd explain what I'm doing right now. So basically, I've got the syllabus document for economics app there. I've got my notes here, like my really detailed notes. Then I've got my mind map with the whole of the unit on it. And then I've got here, and I'm kind of just like writing down the key points for each thing, for each syllabus concept, and then checking it with my notes. And I'm also writing down a list of questions that I have to ask my economics teacher on things that I'm not quite understanding based off what's on the syllabus and in my notes. So that's kind of how I study for content heavy subjects, as well as doing practice questions and things. Also, I'm going to film a video where I like go through all of my notes and show you how I make them, because in my opinion, they are pretty nice. It's Wednesday and I'm wishing it was next Monday afternoon because I am so, I just want exams to be over. Hi, it's Tia from an exam-free future. Spoiler alert. I just realized when I've just been editing this video and I didn't debrief after my spec exam or my economics exam, so I'm just gonna quickly talk about them quickly now. So the spec exam went kind of how I expected it to. Spec is my hardest subject, so I mean, obviously I know I didn't get all of the questions right, but that's to be expected. I thought that the calculator free section was pretty good, especially like the first questions in the calc free section were good. So overall that was a good section. The calculator assumed section, a couple of the questions got me, as they always do, but I think I managed to kind of get part way for most of the questions. And I think it was okay. It wasn't like as bad as it could have been. It could have been better, but it also could have been worse. So yeah, overall it was okay. And basically on the Thursday morning before spec, because spec was my only afternoon exam, I was just like studying for spec, and I did some economics as well. But yeah, mostly just spec. So yeah, that's what I was doing that morning, mostly just spec and a little bit of economics, and then obviously I had my exam, and then I came home and studied for economics. And now we're on the next day and it's my economics exam at 9 AM. Economics, it was pretty, I thought it was pretty easy actually. The questions, like the extended answer questions were so predictable. Like my teacher literally said there's going to be a monetary policy question and there's going to be a multiplier question. And there was both of those questions, and so I had prepared like rough kind of answers to those questions. So I did those two questions and it was pretty good, but that was really predictable. Like lots of people knew there were going to be extended answer questions on those, especially on monetary policy, because that wasn't in last year's exam at all in sections 2 or 3, which is very unusual because it's important. So yeah, there was a 20 marker on monetary policy, so I did that, and then that was question 31, and then I also did question 30, which was something about investment, and then, oh yeah, what factors affect business investment, and then some explaining the multiplier process. So I did those two questions. That was pretty good. And the data interps were also pretty good, and the multi-choice were also pretty good. I ran out of time a little bit on the multi-choice just because I'd spent so long writing my other answers. I always write too much because I have so much information in my head I want to get down. I end up writing too much anyway. And so I was running out of time by the time I got to the multi-choice, and I think I got a couple wrong just because I didn't like read them closely enough, which I'm kind of annoyed about. I can think of one in particular, question 3, I didn't read it. No, or maybe it was question 2, I don't know, one of them I just didn't read it closely enough. And anyway, it's okay. So the exam was pretty easy, which isn't actually necessarily very good for me because economics is one of my best subjects and I'm quite good at economics, and so I would kind of be in the top echelon of students. And when an exam is easy, it means the scores are all bunched up more and it doesn't like differentiate the top students as much. So it's actually not very, I'm kind of annoyed that the exam was quite easy, but hopefully I did well in it anyway. Yeah, so that is how economics went. Pretty good, but I should have like been more strict with my timing because I didn't leave myself enough time for the multi-choice. I should have done that, but oh well, it's over now, so. And then on Friday afternoon, I was studying for chemistry, obviously, so I did some study, then I went to see my chemistry teacher and asked him some questions, and then I came home and I had a running race, and then we move on to Sunday. No, we do not. We do not. We move on to Saturday. And I filmed a lot on the weekend, so I will let you watch them now. Bye. It's going to be 40 degrees today, Celsius, in case you're from America. It's going to be so hot, and it's, what time is it now? 7:30. So I'm going to try and leave for my run now so I don't die of heat. I also love being inside studying for chemistry on a 40-degree day. Good times, although it's actually kind of too hot to be outside. I just checked the temperature and it's already 27 degrees outside. It's gonna be so hot. Back from my run, had a shower, and now I'm studying for chemistry. One more exam to go. One more. 2 more days of study. 2 more. I bought this plant at the start of the year and I said to my mum that if it dies before the end of the year, that means I'm going to fail year 12, and if it survives, that means I'm going to pass. And it is thriving, so I think that's a good sign for me. My lunch breaks always turn into like an hour and a half, even though I only allocate 45 minutes for them. Also, update, I've bought Final Cut Pro. I bought it yesterday, but it said it will take like 1 to 3 business days for it to actually like arrive, because I have to get this special code thing and then put it in. But yeah, I've ordered. Yes! Something to look forward to for after exams. I feel like I just have not brushed my hair for this entire video, but it's fine. At the moment, I'm just reading through all my notes and making sure I like understand everything and have everything memorized, which I don't. And so this is like the hard work, and then once I've finished, I've got one more topic to go now. Once I've finished this, then I'll just do the 2018 practice exam, which is so, like, it's so much easier to do compared to like actually trying to memorize and understand everything. Just doing a practice exam is like easy, like relatively. So I have that to look forward to after I finish studying redox, which is my least favourite chemistry topic. I was away at nationals for the important part of the topic where my teacher like taught us the important concepts, and I still just don't really understand some of it, and I hate it. I hate it. Galvanic cells and stuff. No. Oh. Can you hear that? It's so loud and it's been going for so long. It's so irritating. Oh, it just stopped. Of course, as soon as I start filming, it stopped. But it had been going for a while. Just had snack break number 4 for the day. That is what keeps me going. Food. Okay, I still have the brunt of this exam to go. It's taking so long. I'm kind of running behind schedule, but it's fine because I'll just have to work later instead, which kind of sucks. But only 2 more days. No, only 1 more day of study. Only 1 more day. Only tomorrow. Only tonight and then tomorrow. Tonight and then tomorrow. And then probably Monday morning because I'll be cramming by then. I really, really, really feel like going to the beach right now. It is such nice weather outside and it's almost sunset, and it would just be so pretty and so warm and so nice to just be sitting on the beach watching the sunset. Oh, and I could have like dinner on the beach. Oh. Once I finish exams, I need to pick a warm day and go to the beach at sunset and have fish and chips. Oh, fish and chips on the beach are so good. They are so good. Okay, I'm going to film myself finishing the... Oh, whoa, we have a bird's nest situation going on here. Just ignore my hair, honestly, I literally haven't brushed it the whole video. I'm going to film myself finishing off the short answer section of this paper, because then it will actually make me do it. And I'm getting distracted. Okay, let's go. Arsenic acid is a weak triprotic acid that can be produced from the element directly through the reaction with water and ozone. That's a solid, that's a liquid, so this is O3 to the power of 5. I have a habit of when it reaches this time of day, I just keep working and working in my room, and it's slowly getting darker and darker, and I still don't turn on the light until I literally can't see. I don't know why, but I just realized it's getting so dark in here. It actually looks lighter on here, but it's quite dark in here, and I haven't got the light on. Like, why? I don't know. I guess I'm just too lazy to get up and turn it on. And I also just kind of like working in the dark. I am so tired. I've never worked this hard on a single day in my life. Like, this is the hardest I have worked the whole year. Good time to start, Tia. Good time to start just before my last exam. But yeah, I've not like studied this much on one day ever, or worked this hard on one day ever. I've done, but I feel like I haven't even got that much done. But like, I know I have, but I still haven't even finished this exam. I'm almost finished it, but I've got to go pick my sister up from some party now, so I'm driving out to Whoop Whoop to go and pick her up. It's actually not Whoop Whoop, it's like 20 minutes away or something, but then like 20 minutes there, 20 minutes back, like basically 45 minutes. Anyway, it's fine. Yeah, so it's currently like 8:40, so I need to go and do that. I just need to have something to eat before I go, because I had dinner like an hour and a half ago and I'm hungry again. But yeah, I'm gonna go have some yogurt and then pop into the car and drive all the way up, get my sister, drive back, and then I'm gonna try and finish this exam tonight, but maybe I'll just do it in the morning. I'm not really sure because I'm really tired. I'll see what time I get back. I also need to have a shower though. Anyway, we will see. We will see. One more day of study to go. One more. I was going to console myself by saying this is the last time you ever have to study chemistry again, but I'm probably going to be studying science at university, so it's not. It is not. Sunday, one more day of study. This time tomorrow I will be almost finished my last ever school exam. I'm going off to school to get some help from my chemistry teacher, who is kindly coming into the library at 1 PM on a Sunday, so we can ask any last minute questions, which I definitely have because I literally only started studying for chemistry yesterday, but that's fine. Anyway, yeah. So I am seatbelt, safety first. Yeah, I'm gonna be going to school and I'll be asking him my questions and probably just studying in the library for a little bit as well. It's quite a nice library we have at school, so I'll probably just stay there, study there for a bit, come home, and I've got to go for a long run today as well, so anyway, we'll see how that all goes, but off to school now. That is the plan. The block finale is on tonight. Tonight? Couldn't it have been tomorrow? The night before my last exam. The block finale is on. Of course. Of course. I really want to watch it, but I also really need to study, so I'm not going to watch it. But I want to, but I'm not. Just had dinner, ready to smash out my last hour of revision for a while. Let's go. Let's do it. I don't know why I'm doing this. I think I need to not do that. Okay. Let's go. I will move. Last exam today. last exam ever for like, for school. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. This time in 5 hours, I will be frantically rushing through the last questions in my chemistry paper because I will have 5 minutes to go. This time in 5 hours and 5 minutes, I'll be done with school forever. Let's go have some breakfast. I'm gonna have, oh, have I showed you my usual exam breakfast? I don't know if I have. I'll show you my usual exam breakfast. Very exciting stuff. So my breakfast is scrambled eggs on toast on, oh, there's another, oh, it's really low down there. So I have this breakfast, and then when I get to school, just before I go into my exam, I also have a piece of slice, which if you've seen any of my videos before, you have seen the slice. The slice features a lot because it is delicious. So I have a piece of that just before I go into my exam to make sure I don't get hungry in my exam, and because it's really delicious, and because I need that energy, I need that fuel, I need that brain power. So yeah. Also, quite often I have avocado and eggs on toast, so like I add avocado to this breakfast, but we're out of avocados, so we've just got the eggs this morning on my favourite bread. This is pumpkin bread. It's so nice, it's so good. Pumpkin sourdough, oh, so good. I mean, I say this is my exam breakfast, but I have it every single day, so it's really just my normal breakfast. But I was going to say last time in this school uniform, but it's not because I have to go back on the last day of school. But yeah, that's a shame. I just had a moment and I was like, oh my gosh, this is it. Like, this is my final school thing ever, apart from the last day of school, but that doesn't count. Like 12 years, 14 years of schooling has come down to this day. Like, it's so weird. I'm kind of excited, but then I'm like, oh no, I'm sad, I don't want to leave school. But then I'm like, no, I really do want to leave school. Okay, let's go do it. Let's go get it done. And then I can leave. Yoo-hoo. I was like, oh, it feels kind of bittersweet, but then I was like, no, mostly sweet, mostly sweet. My hair is so fluffy. Arrived at school, so just going to sit in my car and read over my notes for 10 minutes or so, and then go do the exam. I'm kind of nervous for this one, I don't know why, just because like, I know if something comes up that I didn't study enough, I'll be really annoyed that I didn't study enough, but you can't really tell what's going to come up, so you have to study everything, but then everything won't, do you know what I mean? Anyway. Hello, it's me again. So I just kind of stopped filming there. I didn't really film anything after my exam. I'm not really sure why. It's Thursday now when I'm editing this video. I finished exams. Yay! Shall we debrief about the chemistry exam? Yes, we shall, because what was that? It had a few too many pages in my opinion. It was so long. Oh my days. You know how this year they added so many more marks to the paper? My teacher was like, my chemistry teacher was like, oh yeah, like they're really going to be adding marks for significant figures and units and things like that, so make sure you've got all of them down. And I was just thinking, surely if you are adding that many marks, it can't just be for significant figures and units. And so I did think that it was going to be a bit longer, but my gosh, it was a long paper. I didn't finish. Like, I got something down for every question, but there was one of the calculations, the 22 mark one, which had all the different steps with the ions and stuff. I just converted stuff to moles and then left it because I didn't have the time to think about what to do. And yeah, that was that was stressful. In the last 15 minutes, I could just hear everyone in the exam room was just like flicking through the pages desperately, like trying to get as much stuff down for all of the questions as they could. And I did get things down for most questions. I think I did okay, and the questions were actually all right. I'm very happy with myself. I predicted there was going to be a question on saponification because it wasn't really in much last year, and there was quite a big one in 2017. And I noticed a pattern in the exams. If you're not from Perth, we started like our new exam system thing in 2016. So 2016, the topics that were big in 2016, I noticed they came up a lot 2 years later in 2018. So I thought the same might be with 2017, 2019. And something that came up in 2017 was saponification, and it came up again in 2019 in the like explainy section. So I was happy that that question was there, because then I could explain my little micelles of grease going off into the water via dispersion forces and hydrogen bonding and things like that. So that was good. So yeah, the questions were all right. There just wasn't enough time, or there was too many questions, or both. Like it needed to be a bit shorter. But then again, sometimes you have to have a long exam because it like helps to differentiate like the people. It spreads out the scores a bit more. So yeah, it was alright. Not the best, but it's over. I can't do anything about it now. So that brings us to the end of this video. If you've watched through this whole video, thank you so much. You are an absolute legend. I can't believe you've got through me rambling on and complaining and whatnot, but I really hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoy watching these types of videos, so I hope you've enjoyed watching this one. If you did, I'd love it if you gave it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below. We're kind of growing in subscriber numbers quite quickly. We've gained 10 subscribers in the last day, which is like, whoa, we are on exponential growth right now. So yeah, subscribe down below, join the family, and then when I hit 1 million subscribers, you can be like, oh, I was subscribed to her when she was at 1,000 subscribers. So you better not miss out on that one, because I'm obviously going to be hitting 1 million very soon. So yeah, no, I'm obviously joking, but I would love it if you subscribe, because I have heaps and heaps and heaps of videos coming out. Like, I literally have so many videos coming out. I'm going to be filming flip throughs of all of my notes. That's what I'm filming this afternoon, flip throughs of all of my notes from all of my different subjects, and lots of other fun videos. And leave any other video suggestions down below. I'm gonna make some running videos as well. So lots of videos coming, and when I say lots of videos, I literally mean I'm gonna be uploading lots and lots, like 3 to 4 times a week. I'm gonna be uploading lots. So I'd love it if you consider subscribing, and I will see you in my next video, which is coming out very, very soon. Bye.